Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stop here now, and we're just going to show you a little bit of Hyde Park, Kensington Gardens area, the Italian gardens, also the Peter Pan statue, and the ringneck green parakeets from the Himalayas. Here we are at the entrance to Hyde Park, to Kensington Gardens. This is from where we parked the cab. We've now arrived at the Peter Pan statue, which you can see on my right here. And this was commissioned by J.M. Barrie in 1912 after the success of his book in 1906 and his play in 1904. The idea, when his younger brother died at the age of 13, his mother said he will never grow old. So this inspired Barrie to write the book. And as you can see, the location around here is really, really pretty. First, Barrie was refused permission to put the statue here, but he spoke to the wardens, and the wardens said, they virtually gave him a wink as if to say, you can put the statue here as long as we don't know about it. And what Barrie did, he had the statue put here at night as if to create a magic scene, like it was put here by magic. He put an article in the paper, and it was allowed to stay here because it was so popular with the public. Okay, as you can see, this is still one of the most popular statues in Hyde Park. People come from all over the world to take a look at it, as you can see right here now.
What's the story on these birds, Bryan?
These birds actually are not natives to the park. They were. There's one theory that they were escaped from the African Queen when it was being filmed at Pinewood Studios with Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn. The other story is Jimi Hendrix released them into the park in the 1960s, which is the one that I'd like to believe because I'm a mad rock and roll fan. These can be quite little greedy things.
Two birds here for the price of one.
And here we have a tourist.
Hello.
With two females having a fight on his hands.
Flying over my nuts.
No, you don't want them, Frank. You don't want pigeons.
Vermin.
Oh.
They're bad boys. It's like Trafalgar Square, remember, years ago?
Yeah. And you can see this colour here is much crisper. Yeah. This is the male. This is one of the first males that's come down because apparently they don't come down till about 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening when it gets a bit cooler. But you can see the distinct black ring around the neck and the much crisper colour. And this is a young male here. Before we just had lots of females eating, and they also don't like to share. They fight a lot. But this is a really young male, about just under a year old, I would say. 6 months, I would say about 6 months old. Before we go back to the cab, we're just going to stop at the cafe over there, have a cappuccino, and take in a wonderful view of the Italian gardens and the fountains, which was all Prince Albert's idea, way back in around about 1861. And also the pump house there was designed by Charles Barry, who's the man who designed the House of Parliament. I can't do it, Frank. Just tell them a bit.